Hello and welcome to another update video about XRP. Yeah, not much more to add actually to yesterday's video. Price really has just been moving sideways. Price is still below this descending trend line. From an Elliott Wave point of view, I can still count all of this as an ongoing decline in a very complex W, X, Y, X, Z correction. And we're now in the Z wave to the downside. Here, there are different ways how this can be counted. Is that so important to distinguish? Not really. We did say before that maybe this fourth wave, within this Z wave. So it's a Z wave and then A, B, C. And in the C wave, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to come. So with one more low to come, which would be here, highlighted with this 5-wave structure. But there are different ways. I mean, I can assume this is a fourth wave with a fifth wave to the downside to come. But it wouldn't make a difference. Then the fourth wave would be a triangle potentially in still unfolding. Or we have here a 1-2 setup, but then the top should be in, okay? So whatever the count is, and I can give you a few counts here, it doesn't really make a difference. And that's because the price is moving just in corrective structures. 3 waves down, 3 waves up. Now sideways doesn't really give us a directional, it doesn't really give us a hint where it wants to go. We are observing, first of all, the overall trend here, which is down. So the preference is still downtrend. The move up recently hasn't been in 5 waves, so we're still watching for another low. This is resistance. It goes all the way up to 54.7 cents. You can see that price did respect it, never broke it, only briefly with a wick, but that's not a sustained break. And therefore, the wave count previously communicated has been respected. Now, we would have to reevaluate the wave count with a sustained break above the 54.7 cent level. And especially if the price breaks above the wave 4 high at 55.8 cents. Then XRP would also break above the trend line. And I explained it to you yesterday that the break above the trend line coupled with the break above Fibonacci resistance could have some at least short-term bullish implications, and price would have a good chance, first of all, from down here to move to the next resistance level at 63.6 cents, the X wave high, and then possibly higher to the next one, which would be here around the B wave high, and then the next one, the X wave high up here around 85.5 cents. So there are different resistance levels along the way. If we add the volume profile, you can actually see these previous volume spikes on the chart. Just takes a moment to load, or it maybe didn't activate. Let's give it a second. There you go. So yeah, you can see that when price breaks above the trend line, it's not only structural resistance up here and not only a relevant Elliott wave level, because it's the X wave high within a correction. So it's a significant endpoint. Also here around that 63 cent level, we have a volume spike. That's typically where price would slow down. And as I said to you, the next one is the B wave high, but it's also this volume spike. So typically the relevant Fibonacci, not only Fibonacci levels, but the relevant Elliott wave structures, they sort of often have a termination point where you also see those volume spikes. That typically indicates the area where if price gets into this area, price will slow down. So it gets into choppy price action, slows down, might even get rejected. Areas of resistance. So we've got 63 cents, then we've got here 71 cents, and then up there the X wave high around 85 cents. Now, however, until the trend line breaks, until price breaks above the initial Fibonacci resistance of 54.7 cents, another low is currently favored, which could get into the region around 43 cents. That's my update about XRP. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.